External and internal stimuli. All organisms maintain a balance of internal conditions such as body temperature, moisture level, and energy level as a requirement for survival. This process, called homeostasis, is the tendency of an organism or cell to maintain stable body conditions to stay healthy and functioning. A change in external or internal conditions of the organism is a stimulus. An organism responds to external and internal stimuli to maintain balanced, stable conditions to survive. And external stimulus is something that happens in the environment or area around an organism that causes the organism to respond or react. For animals, a stimulus can be caused by many different events, such as a change in the weather, the approach of a predator, the call of a mate, or the taking in of pathogens or toxic substances. Toxic substances can be things such as when animal breathes in smoke, its response is to cough to clear the toxic substances from its lungs. In all cases, the animal will respond in a way to increase the likelihood of the survival of the animal or its species. The fight or flight response enables animals to respond to potentially dangerous situations. The endocrine system sends messages sends messages to the nervous system and other body systems to prepare for danger. These responses are intended to help an animal survive a dangerous situation by allowing it to either run for its life or fight for its life. This response is instinctive reaction and is one that every animal possesses. Not all external stimuli are life-threatening. For example, cooling temperatures stimulate a bear to prepare for hibernation, or a bird to fly to a warmer climate to find food. The red flash from the throat of male animal stimulates the female animal to approach the male to mate. The setting of the sun stimulates some birds to find a place to roost for the night, while other birds, like owls, are stimulated to begin their nightly search for food. Plants respond to external stimuli for orientation and growth and movement. This response is called tropism and may be toward positive or away negative from the external stimulus or stimuli. Phototropism is a plant's positive response towards light. The ability to grow towards sunlight, gives a plant an evolutionary advantage. More energy from sunlight results in an increase in photosynthesis, resulting in more glucose production. Gravitotrophism is a plant's response towards or away from the force of gravity. This form of tropism causes roots to grow inward, the source of gravity. Positive tropism and the stalk, stems, and leaves grow in the opposite direction, negative tropism. Organisms also respond to internal stimuli coming from inside an organism. Some examples of internal stimuli for animals include thirst, hunger, blood sugar levels, and oxygen levels. So, when an animal feels hungry, it is stimulated to hunt for food. Fever is an increase in organism's regulatory body temperature usually in response to an infection or inflammation. Fever occurs when fever producing substances such as viruses or bacteria trigger the body's immune system. These substances are external stimuli from a source outside the body. stimulating the production of fever producing substances in the body. Vomiting is a response to an internal stimulus in which the contents of the stomach are forcibly emptied either voluntarily or involuntarily through the mouth. Factors that can cause vomiting include viral infections, food poisoning, motion sickness, Euchlers, and other infections or illnesses. These stimuli trigger the body's response to vomit as a mechanism for maintaining balance. In plants, wilting is an example of a response to the internal stimulus of a decrease of water in the cells. This stimulates the plant to take in water. Once the roots are able to resupply the plant cells with enough water, the plant responds by regaining its healthy shape. The need for water and nutrients stimulates root growth, such as shallow roots for areas with wet climates and deep roots for dry climates.